Hello everyone, welcome to the STAT programming. Today I'm talking about must-know items before your first kickoff email as the study programming lead in CRO or pharmaceutical companies. So before you send out your first kickoff email, make sure that the following items be clear. First is the purpose. So it is for DMC meeting or it is for CSR report, which will lead to the final submission to FDA, or it's just for ad hoc, or it is for DSUR. So making this one clear. And then the timeline. So make sure the timeline for the items of deliveries, such as the programming specification, the analysis datasets, the table listing figures, the detailed timeline for each of these components. And then you probably will receive the raw data very soon. So please make sure that you know the data cutoff date and the specific cutting rules to cut the raw data or SDTM data. This is really important before you do your program work. And then you should have the TLF shell, the SAP, and these two should be ready. And also annotated CRF, or if you don't have CRF, then the spec for SDTM or raw data are really useful for your specification development. Otherwise, it will be very hard for you to write the specification. And then you will decide who writes the programming specification. Is the statistician or the programmer? I personally prefer both statistician and the programmer work together to write the specification. And then you probably would like to know if these reports have any special interest list of AEs. It is also called AESI list. Is usually an Excel file. This one is very important also. And then you probably need to know the client programming environment or requirements. For example, the client might have the program header requirement. They have certain requirement that programs the header has to be certain way. And the submission standards, for example, if client requires the CDISC ADAM standards, for example, the ADAM IG 1.1 or 1.2, you have to know which standard they are using. And the Pinnacle 21 Enterprise, you might need to know whether clients are using this tool to do the compliance validation or use these Pinnacle 21 to create the Define.xml. So these are the things that you have to know before you do the programming. The lastly is about the TLF output format. You have to know the client wants the final output in RTF or PDF or LST file or Excel. So be clear about the output, which will save you a lot of time in the submission.